good stiff arm. I've noticed he uses that, and he stiff armed, and the other defender out there tried to clip his legs out from under him, but it didn't work, and so then he went down the sidelines for a good game.
AC for a gain of 19 down to the Carthage 14-yard line. Lindale threatening to tie this ball game up. First and 10 for Lindale at the Carthage 14. Ball on the left hash early in the second quarter. Price with a snap in the gun. Hands off to AC going to his right. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. And finally drugged down inside the 5-yard line at about the 4. That's going to be close to another first down.
Yeah, and they've figured out something on our defense that they're taking advantage of right now. They made an adjustment because he's running up kind of inside and he's cutting to the outside.
That was a pickup of 10 down to the 4. It is now first and goal. First and goal for Lindale at the Carthage 4-yard line. Lindale all of a sudden with success on this drive after they took over in their best field position. All right, let's see. Price. No, they're going to go to the Wildcat. AC will take the snap. He does. It's a wild snap. It goes over his head. He retreats back to the 20, and he is dropped at the 24-yard line for a big loss. They're going to spot it at the 22 for a loss of 18. A bad snap there.
Oh yeah, that right there shot a hole in her foot right there. Justin Williams made the tackle. When the ball gets down, it looks like, you know, the police are coming after you because there are people coming from everywhere. And just a bad snap. Unfortunate. Good for Carthage though. 10:35 left in the first half. 6-0 Bulldogs.
That winds up being a 17-yard loss, so let's see if the Bulldog defense can take advantage of it. It's now second and goal from the 21. Second and goal for Lindale from the Carthage 21. The ball about 3 yards to the left of the right hash. Here's a handoff that goes this time to AC. AC right side 15 down to the 10. Another big gain for AC. He's been their workhorse here in this second quarter so far. A gain that time of 11.
And Ricky Ingram was getting blocked at the same time. He just didn't chuck his block in time. He got through his arms and went on down the sidelines.
So now it's third and goal for the Eagles at the Bulldog 10-yard line. And whereas we were just shutting them down earlier, now they're picking up pretty good yardage on the ground. Third and goal for Lindale again at our 10. 9:42 to go in the first half. Carthage leading by a score of 6-0. All right, the Eagles going to be again in the gun, down to 6 seconds on the play clock. Here's a snap back to Price. Here they go with a reverse. Man coming to his right. He's to the 5, and he spins and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. They hand it off to a back going to his left. He handed off to a wideout coming back to the right, and the touchdown is scored there by Josiah Johnson on a 10-yard run.
Yeah, they had us pulled. They had us outmanned out there. Once the running back did give the ball to the receiver, he got to the outside, and they had more men out there than we did. But poor tackling so far. We'll ask Dustin.
All right, here's the swinging gate play, and they're going to go into the end zone on a 2-point conversion, and it's no good. They went with a swinging gate. It's no good, and we have a 6-6 tie here at Eagle Stadium. We'll be back right after this break.
Have you shopped at Carthage Discount Tire and Brake lately? Now, one way to save on your gas mileage is with a good set of tires. And Carthage Discount Tire and Brake offers you great savings on Michelin and Bridgestone tires. Vacation time is here, and you need to protect your family as they travel. Brakes, 2- and 4-wheel drive alignment, air conditioning repair, and much more offered at Carthage Discount Tire and Brakes. They're located in 2003 West Panola at the Loop, or visit them at CarthageDiscountTire.com. Carthage Discount Tire and Brake. They care.
Are you or a loved one suffering from a life-limiting illness? Let Hartsway Hospice be there for you. Our experienced and compassionate team of nurses, social workers, home health aides, and chaplains will help guide you through the difficult days ahead. For more information, please call our office in Carthage, 903-690-9924. You will not walk alone with Hartsway Hospice.
big men inside the tackles. Then that series, they just went outside. They were trying to beat us to the corner, and they did. But as the defense was coming out the field, defensive coordinator Eric Robinson was saying the only thing that kept that drive alive for them was missed tackles. There was probably 2 or 3 plays there we had open field missed tackles that allowed them to get a first down or get back in position to get a first down.
All right, Carthage 1st and 10 now at our own 29-yard line. Bogan shoots. The quarterback is under center. I formation behind him. And here's a handoff. It goes to Pipkin. Pipkin over the left side across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, we had a lead blocker in there that time on the fullback. He led through the hole, but so far they pretty much put a stop to our run. Or, you know, because we're not getting those 4 and 5 yard runs on first down like we like to get. We got 9:03 left in the first half. 6-6 is the score.
Carthage 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Dogs at our 32. And again, Bogan shoots is under center. He's got a wide out to each side, wing right. Here's Bogan shoots, play action fake, rolls to his right. Now he's being pressured, and he throws it away over the middle of the field. Let's see if they call intentional grounding. They do not. Shannon was in the vicinity of the pass. Bogan shoots just threw that one away to avoid the sack.
Now, I'm proud of him for that. He showed a little bit of poise there. He had a lot of time back there. I would probably call that a coverage sack, almost. He had to throw it away though at the last second.
So 3rd down now for the Dogs. 3rd and 7 at their 32. 8:44 to play in the first half, and a 6-6 tie here in Lindale. Carthage scoring first on a 27-yard pass. Bogan shoots to Pope, and the Eagles coming back on a 10-yard run by Josiah Johnson on a reverse, and they tied it up. Both teams missed their extra points. Carthage on a kick, Lindale on a 2-point conversion. All right, now Bogan shoots in the gun. Snap back to him. We've got a flag on the play. He's going deep for Pope, and the play's going to be blown dead. Play is blown dead. This is usually against the offense,
False start.
and it is our first penalty.
Well, Michi was in motion coming into from left to right, and he turned forward too quick, and that's what you can't do that in football. So, and we had a good play set up there too. Looked like a little misdirection, and Pope was going to go look like down the hash marks, but it didn't happen. We'll try again.
All right, the loss of 5 on the penalty makes it 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs at their own 27. 3rd and 12, 8:30 to play in the first half. 6-6 tie. After the 5-yard penalty, Bogan shoots in the gun. Twins to each side. No back with him in the backfield. Snap back to Bogan shoots. He's going to throw left. It's caught by Harris. No, he dropped it.
He heard footsteps,
Yep, he dropped it at the 32-yard line. That'll make it 4th down.
and we'll more likely punt. We're in this ball game 66. We're at their house. We just got to keep the ball away from them. Of course, they had a good defensive play right then. Stand. So, but like Dustin said, you know, missed tackles on that last drive by Lindale changed everything.
So the first kick of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Lindale has one punt for 38 yards. The line of scrimmage is the Bulldog 27. Major Harris is the deep snapper, and the punter is Jimmy Gonzalez. Here's the snap, head high snap, and he gets the kickoff, and it's an end over end kick. It's not a very long one. We do get a little bit of a bounce, and we're going to down it at the Lindale 48-yard line. That'll be a 21-yard kick.
And Surratt is just livid because they hit our kicker. Had him down on his back, and he's chewing on the ref down there. I don't know whose responsibility to watch that. 8 minutes left in the half. 6-6 is our score, a low-scoring ball game. Defensively, we got to. They've got the ball in good position. We need to play good defense right now.
So they hit Gonzalez, and Scott is still letting the referee hear about it. And Scott is out beyond the numbers on the near side. Now he retreats to the sideline as Lindale comes up to the line of scrimmage at the Carthage 48-yard line. All right, now Price is in the gun. He's got 2 backs with him in the backfield, and he hands off this time to Lynch. Lynch, not much room on the left side at all. He may have picked up 1 there.
Well, you know they've got a huge ripped it out. You know, it looked like to me that he was still going forward in motion, but they're saying that his possession had not going forward, so they're saying it's a dead ball issue. 7:20 left first half, 6-6. Lindale's threatening.
Dustin, did you think that was a fumble right there?
He was down. The one deal was is if you look over here at our cornerback Dominic Collins, he's playing about 6, 7, 8 yards off. When we were on the stunt, he backed off and opened up that slant lane for the receiver.
All right, Price in the gun. Snap back to him. Price on the play action fake. Keeps it. It was almost stripped loose. He gets it back and it's down to about the 22-yard line. He had it stripped away. It went up in the air just slightly. He picked it up before it hit the ground and picked up about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate for us out there because that was a good break. If somebody would have hit him while he was looking for the ball, we might have had a fumble there. That happened in Henderson in 1978. McMillan pitched the ball out to Arthur Williams and it landed on his head. He took 3 steps and Henderson stole it and ran it in for a touchdown.
All right, gain of 7 for Price. 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to AC. AC going left, the 22-yard line, flag on the play, and he's across the 20 down to about the 16, but this could be against Lindale.
Well, it's right in the area of holding. It's right where all those offensive linemen are. They're thrown at their feet.